Okay, so what you learned in the previous classes, first we are learning about the first topic, that is the edit grid step, grid and the ruler tool. Right? We are doing that. How can we increase the size in the Even we can also doing the gridding, editing, and I also gave you a task that you have to be change the grid size. Now, as you know, the topic is the create a hollow. What do you mean by the hollow? Anyone? What do you mean by hollow? Hollow. If anyone knows, just tell me. What do you mean by hollow? Nobody knows. Okay. Yes. Yes, Malhar. Sorry, but your voice is not clear.
बीच में स्पेस बनाना
स्पेस लाइक बीच में स्पेस होना ऑब्जेक्ट के, राइट? इट्स अ वन टाइप ऑफ, आप बोल सकते हो कि पतीला जो आपका होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड ए वन टाइप ऑफ हॉलो ऑब्जेक्ट. हमारे घर में बहुत सारे हॉलो ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं, राइट? सो दैट टाइप थिंग वी आर गोइंग टू क्रिएट, बट दिस थिंग इज इन अ क्लास 5. ये क्लास 5 में आता है, बट आपके इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए मैं यहाँ पे आपको सिखा रही हूँ, जस्ट बिकॉज our next topic is the creating a key, and for the key you have to be know compulsory that how can you create the hollow object. अगर आपको की बनानी है, आप टेक्स्ट बुक में देखोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि yes we have to made a one key, but for that compulsory you have to be know that how to create a hollow object, right? So first of all I want to some introduction some of the things. I am taking the one box. Here you can see that black dot, that is for the height, that is for the length, that you call the white handle, black handle. This is the white handle, that is called for the breadth, and here you can see the black triangle, that is for the upper and down of the object. You can see the shadow over the grid. आप grid पे देख सकते हो, work plane पे देख सकते हो कि उसका shadow आ रहा है, मतलब वो grid पे touch नहीं हुआ है, right? So that will be upper from the grid. Whenever you take it down, you can see the shadow will be light, and you can say it's perfectly come to that. I'm going to take it down. मैं उसको down ले जा रही हूँ. You can see the view also. Here that is a triangle, that will be a center of the grid. उसका जो object होगा वो center में रहेगा. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो that will be, you can see the grid on the box, because we are taking the box down to the work plane, down to the grid. That's why using that you can change your box, or you can change your shape, you can identify your shape, you can modify your shape also, right? This is, you know that what this is the duplicate button, same to same इसकी तरह ही आएगा. Paste button, this is the copy, delete, undo, redo, and this is a group button. Whenever you merge two shapes together, then it will be called, you can do the grouping for them. I'm taking it down, that's why we can do the grouping for them. Like this. For example, I made this, and now how can you group them? Select the both one with use of the shift key. And here you can see the shapes, then it means that the shape are selected. Here you can see the shape 2, means 2 shapes are selected. Otherwise, you can do like this. So both shapes are selected. Whenever you do the grouping, आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, यहाँ पे 2 shape थे. First is the box, second is the cylinder. But whenever you grouped it, it make up one object. It's a one object, and that color will be same. आप अगर मूव करोगे तो पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट मूव होगा, ना कि वन बॉक्स और ना ही कि सिलेंडर, राइट? सो whenever if you don't want to group it, आपने गलती से कर दिया, then you can also do the ungrouping them. Shortcut key, all of them are given here. This is the alignment where you want to change your alignment of the box. Whenever you see the gray dots, it means that it will be a current alignment of the box or the shape, and whenever you see the black alignment, that means you can change the alignment. Alignment means a left side, right side, top side, bottom side. So for example, whenever you go for the buttons, then you can see the shadow of them. That will be show the where you can place your object or shape. For example, I'm doing this, so you can see that that boxes are that cylinder will be goes inside. Again, and remember one thing: whenever you are doing the alignment, both shapes are selected here. This is the symbol of align, and shortcut key for that is L. You can see the black dot over them. For example, I am moving this one box, so you can see that box will be moved here. Using of the alignment, you can change the alignment of the objects over here. So that will be create a one object here. Whenever you take in a side, that will be create the whole the object, and now you can do the grouping, so it will be create the one object here. Right? So these are the basic things that you don't know about this, but whenever we are going to create the key, you have to be compulsory know this all these things. आपको ये सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए, जिसकी वजह से मैंने आपको अभी ये दिखाया है. Now we are going to create a one hollow object. Hollow object means in the middle that will be a gap in the size. That will be in the form of the circle. I'm increasing the one size of that. You have to do the practice for this also. And taking a duplicate of this, मैं इसका same to same duplicate ले रही हूँ. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो उसका duplicate आ गया, and I'm decreasing the size of it like this. Now I'm changing the color of this. That's why we can identify that it will be a different in the color. So I will be taking a top view. On the top you cannot see that. Increase the breadth. That's why we can do it easily. You can see that the object will be in the middle, and changing color is a transparent. Now I am going to group both the shapes. Sorry. Okay. So for that we have to place here, and we have to use the triangle object here. And taking a sum down. Now change the shade of this one in the transparent. This is the transparent form, and create a one group of both. So you can see that it will be create a one hollow object जिसके बीच में एक gap रहती है. Right? So this is a type of the hollow object. Using this you can create any of the hollow object for any of the shape. And create for the one of the circle, one of the cylinder. You can make for the box also. I'm taking it, increase the size of that, taking the other one, increase the size, and place it here. Okay, I have to take it here. You can also create your own dies using of this. Why I am doing this transparent? Because whenever we are doing a grouping ना, both color will be same. अगर हम उसको grouping करेंगे तो दोनों का color same हो जाएगा, वो as a hollow नहीं दिखेगा. I will be show you that, then I will be change the color. Whenever I am doing a grouping, both color have a same. That's why we don't have to group before the grouping. Made a one as a transparent and select them and group them. So you can see that one hollow object will be shown. Cylinder, sphere, in the cone, in the round roof, you can do any of the thing here.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Ma'am, but how to select that?
Using a shift key, for example, I am ungrouping them again. So this is a one, click on the one, you can see the shape and the color here. Now press the shift key and select the box also. So that will be changed into the shape 2. Otherwise, like this, you drag the mouse and drop here. So both shapes are selected together. दोनों एक साथ ही select हो जाएंगे. This is a one hollow object. Anyone have a query that how can we create the hollow object?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you create it from the beginning?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is one hollow object.
Yes, I can see that. That's why I told you that to create it again.
I'm creating an object.
You are taking a direct transparent box.
What, ma'am?
You are taking direct transparent box.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, here I make an hollow object.
It's a not a hollow object. It's a look like a two parts. अगर आप किसी को पूछोगे तो वो अपने two parts बताएंगे. In the center there will be a no hollow object, right? अगर middle में आता है तो वो एक hollow object होता है. That's why I'm using a circle, sphere for that.
Ma'am, 1 second.
Okay. Take 2 seconds, but show me. Good. You are directly creating a key.
Ma'am, okay, now is this perfect?
Yeah. It's look like a door. Very good. Very nice. Okay, stop sharing now. It's okay, I will be doing it. Okay, so now we are going to learn that how can we create a key in the Tinkercad. So again, I'm going to share my screen. And delete these objects to show that how can we create a key. So request to every student, please ध्यान से देखना कैसे करना है. Steps are also given in the textbook, but I'm telling you this. So first of all, you know that how can key looks like that have a one a spring, and after that there will be a one key for the lock. So for that, first of all, I'm using a one cylinder. Decrease the size to the 4 mm. आप यहाँ से डायरेक्टली एक 4 लिख के उसकी साइज डिक्रीज कर सकते हो. It's a 4 mm. Then increase the length to the 60. That is depend on you कि आपको कितनी साइज रखनी है. I am going according to the textbook. मैं textbook में जितना लिखा हुआ है वही कर रही हूँ. आपको उसकी साइज छोटी बड़ी जितनी रखनी हो आप रख सकते हो. That is depend on you. Now for the key जिससे हम लॉक ओपन करते हैं उसके लिए first of all I am using a one box. Then decrease the size. First here there will be a 12 by 4. Here there will be a 20. Decreasing the size to the 4. You can say that it's a 12 by 4. Now I am taking the another box here and change the size of that by 6 by 4. Six by 4. Now rotate it. You can directly write down the degrees here, but if you don't know how can we change the angle, so you can rotate it like this.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
ma'am, I have made a snowman in a Tinkercad. Can I show?
You can show after a key. Whenever I made a one key, then you can show me. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, after the class, I will send you a pic of my theater. I have made a theater in Tinkercad.
Okay. Okay, size will be increased. So again, I am changing the size. 6 by 4. That is okay. Now make it transparent. You can see it will be converted to the transparent. Place to the center. That's why it will be create like a key. If you want to increase the size of that, you can. That is depend on you that how can you show the color. First I am changing the color. That's why I identify this. Then I will be do it transparent. Hoping that you can see it. Ouch. Now grouping both of the things. Okay, that will be not a perfect. So again, I am doing this. You have to be use the triangle handle. Now I'm grouping it so you can see clearly. I'm rotating it. Okay, so this shape will be not on the proper place. That's why we cannot see the key shape here. Again, I'm doing a grouping of them. Okay, now I'm rotating this. Huh?
After making key on Tinkercad, we have to send it through WhatsApp.
Yes, you can send it. Otherwise, you can be tell me or send me whenever I send a link image of that.
Okay.
You have to create a one simple key. You can see your hollow object, but it's not show as a perfect hollow because I'm not grouping it. I don't know why. It's look like a one key. Made a group of them. Taking it down. Now we have to be create last stage of that cylinder, taking a one cylinder, decrease the size 4 mm, and take a copy of them. Duplicate means. Oh, sorry. Copy. Now we have to be made a one triangle shape. For that, I am taking the one box again. I am decreasing the size to the 4 mm and place them here. Like this.
काले में एक क्लास में दे दो और कंप्यूटर क्लास में
And make them a group. Rotate it. Sorry. Like this. Sorry. You create a one group of them. If you want to change the color of them, then you can also do the changes here. Rotating the tree just because place is not a proper. So after all the view, you can change your view here. Okay, now it's perfect. Try to again a one time for the box. Okay. Again grouping it, so it will be make a one key. If you want to change a color, so using here you can change any of the color. If you want to do a multicolor, then it will show the multicolors to you. Transparent, then it will show the transparency to you. Right? That is depend on you that how can you create your own key. Okay, so this is a way that how can you create, but here there will be some of the mistake. I think whenever I'm doing this, I don't know why this will be not happen whenever I'm putting this box or taking out this box. But I'm telling you that try yourself. If you don't have a doing that, then I'll be in the next video show you that how can do the perfect thing. Right? So anyone have a query that how can you create a key?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am. No, ma'am.
There will be a take some of the time whenever you are doing this. So request to every student do it when just because practical exam will be held for the Tinkercad. आपकी जो next practical exam होगी वो Tinkercad की ही होगी. And it's not